I almost went to jail in Spain because of an altercation with a girl my boyfriend had cheated with 6 years prior. Welcome back to episode 5 of my Howard University lore / why the fuck did I date that Howard man? And we are going to call this episode The Blast from the Past. And because this is the last episode, this week will be your last chance to use code #lore for 50% off my entire site, including my eye mask and my vanity bag. So boom, y'all. In episode 4, remember, Twitter Fingers and I have come to an end. We are no longer together. He has put me through so much stuff, and I end up getting into a separate relationship with a girl who also had gone to Howard but was a bit older than us. And that had lasted around a year and a half, and then she and I had broken up. By this time, I am no longer in DC. I am now in Atlanta, and Twitter Fingers is also living in Atlanta, and he and I reconnect. Now, one thing about Twitter Fingers, y'all, he, as you know, and as I've told you in this story, could be a love bomber. So he always used opportunities like my birthday to pop back up because he knows that I like gifts. So in September of 2023, he reappeared, of course, bearing gifts. And soon after that, he told me that he wanted to take me on a trip to Europe. Now, background, y'all. The reason that he was going on this trip to Europe initially is because one of his line brothers was planning to propose to his girlfriend, and he was going to be proposing in Spain. So Twitter Fingers decided, well, why not we just make a trip out of it? I take you to some other places before that, and then you come with me to Spain. So fast forward, it's December 2023, and Twitter Fingers and I leave for Europe. We first stop in London, then we head to Paris, and then we head to Spain. Now, we all remember Light Skin Friend from episode 2. Light Skin Friend is also going to be in Spain because the girl who is getting proposed to is Light Skin Friend's sorority sister, and they're also very close. So when we initially get to Spain, Twitter Finger says to me, like, do you want to come to any of the, activities that they have planned? And I essentially say, no, don't want to come, don't need to come. You go do that with your bros and the people that are there for that. And so in the meantime, when he would be going to do those activities, I would just be frolicking in Spain on my own and just exploring and doing me. Now, in any other situation, I probably would have gone, just been a +1, been quiet, speaking when spoken to, no big deal. But because this specific person was going to be there, I typically just like to keep my distance because I don't want any drama. She's weird. She always likes to gaslight and act like she doesn't know why I don't like her. She tries to talk. She wants to be friendly. She's delusional. So I just try to avoid it altogether. So boom, y'all. Remember, in episode 2, when I was confronted by that group of Greek girls, Light Skin Friend was one of the main ones who was saying that, oh, Twitter Fingers doesn't claim me as his girlfriend, and everybody asks him and he always says that we're just friends. And she was the main one also speaking on behalf of her line sister Nubian, who wasn't there, and they were saying that he was Nubian's boyfriend, or that's who Nubian talked to. But remember, I also told you that I later found out that Light Skin Friend had also been doing it to Twitter Fingers around that same time. Now, fast forward. Remember I told y'all that I dated a girl after Twitter Fingers and I were done. That girl was in a friend group that also kind of included Light Skin Friend. So I would also try to avoid her in those settings. But during this little time where I was dealing with this other girl, let's call her K1, there had been a situation where the girl I was dating got into an altercation with some of her friends. And as a part of that, they all tried to gang up on her. And one of the girls who tried to gang up on her was Light Skin Friend. So at this point, I had multiple reasons why I did not care for Light Skin Friend. I thought she was weird. I thought she was fake. I thought she was just not my type of girl. Now, at the time when I was dating this girl, and before she had fallen out with her friend group, which also included Light Skin Friend had a new boyfriend. And that boyfriend just so happened to be one of Twitter Fingers' best friends and line brothers. I already know what y'all thinking. Freaky deaky. So boom, I didn't find out about light skin friend and Twitter fingers until like maybe it was years after they had that little thing. But I always suspected it just because of how she would be kind of acting behind him. But of course, I never confronted anyone about it. So from her knowledge, she doesn't know that I know anything. So once she's in this new relationship with Twitter fingers line brother, and actually let's give him a name. We're gonna call him Pablo. So once light skinned friend and Pablo are in this new relationship, she now likes to act like she and I never had an issue. And there was even a situation with my line sister, and we were all with one of K1's friends for her birthday party. And light skinned friend is like coming up to my line sister like, I don't know why Maya doesn't like me, and kind of trying to send my line sister on her behalf so that I don't know, like squash. I don't even know. Like the girl was just weird. Meanwhile, y'all, I don't never do no explaining to nobody. I know why I don't like her. I don't have to try to prove to nobody that I'm doing too much or not. Like I'm standing on what I think. And what I think is she's fake. And I'm not about to be this girlfriend, nor am I about to talk to her, nor am I about to try to make her feel comfortable just because I'm in her presence. Bye. So boom, fast forward. We're in Spain. And at this point, I've pretty much done a good job of avoiding her altogether. Now, we're on the last night of our trip. Twitter fingers and I have had an amazing trip. It's been super romantic. I'm almost really getting the feels. On this last day of the trip, he and I have a paella making class booked. Now, y'all, in this paella making class, we are having an amazing time. It's unlimited wine, so we is turning up like we a little lit. He gets a call from his line brother who is proposing, or who has already proposed at this point, and they're getting ready to go out for the night. And he's like, well, do you want to meet them? And we go out. Y'all, we should have just went our own separate way, because this was the beginning of the end. So boom, we're in the club in Spain, everybody having a good time. Now there are some people who are here in Spain that I know and that I'm cool with. Some of my Neos are here, some more of Twitter fingers line brothers are here. Even the girl who was getting proposed to, she and I were cordial. So, I'm just, chit-chatting with everybody while we in the club. But of course, as I'm having these little conversations with different people and talking to all these different people, light-skinned friend is trying to put herself in my proximity and sometimes start engaging in like group or like a conversation that I'm having with somebody else. And whenever she does this, I just start talking to somebody else, because I'm not about to talk to you. Like, you will not force me to, and I don't like you, and I don't care who don't like it. So boom, y'all, we're in this club and I walk up to the bar, and then here comes light-skinned friend. Now, side note, I had a pretty good relationship with Pablo because, like I said, he was one of Twitter fingers like best friends. So, he and I would have conversations, and at this point, when she walks up to the bar, him and Twitter fingers are looking like this could either go good or this can go bad, but they expected too much out of me. So boom, y'all, we're at the bar. I'm getting ready to order from the bartender, and I think the bartender had come to light-skinned friend first, and light-skinned friend orders herself a shot, and she also orders me a shot. I guess maybe she was trying to, extend like some peace, but ain't no peace around these parts, boo, when you done did something to me. No, ma'am. So, y'all, I take the shot, and I don't say nothing too. Twitter fingers kind of whispers in my ear like, Maya, come on, say thank you. And I'm like, no, what I'm saying thank you for? I didn't ask for that. So when I'm kind of acting like this makes her basically say like, what's your issue with me? Like, why you don't like me? Oh, what's my issue with you? Oh, baby, I got a mouthful. And y'all, that was the beginning of the end. Come back for part 2.